Good morning. Howdy doody. Shorty gonna let me crush. Let me crush, Shorty. Shorty gonna let me crush. Captain Hella hit? What are we talking about? What are we even discussing? Hit that bad boy till it blinked? No. These don't work like normal stick pins do. You can control these. How powerful the hit is, how long you want to take the draw, how much air you want in it, etc. Look like an avid LSD user. I don't know about avid. I've done a bunch of LSD though, but I don't know about avid. Nicotine blinkers is crazy. Yeah. It's a Geek Vape something. Geek Vape H something. Morning, Paul. What's Modesto today compared to when you were a teen and a kid? I don't know, bro. I don't go to, like, Modesto is Modesto. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Yeah, I might want to get like a second one just to have a backup one. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've got coffee. Is my coffee done? It should be done. I'll tell you what I don't like about it, Ilya. I don't like this. The little pod system for it is not my favorite. But other than that, it's pretty good. Like, I can get with it. Other than that, I am not a fan. Like, I kind of prefer back in the day when I had tanks. But when I had tanks, dude, back in the day, you had to get these things called cartomizers, and you had this tool that would poke a hole in them, one on one side and one on the other side, to allow the juice to get into the metal cartomizer, and then you would load that cartomizer into this PVC, not PVC, plexiglass tank, and you would seal it, get it all seated in there, and then fill it with juice. And it was a little bit tough. I don't have any thoughts on King Cobra at all. I don't pay attention to King Cobra. I don't watch King Cobra. I don't know. You look like you're in a peaceful place. I am. Yeah. I'm in the woods. Yeah, yeah. I learned how to wrap my own coil, do your own cotton wick, blah, 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 blah. You don't really have to do that anymore. I guess people probably still could, but myself some coffee. It's time for some coffee, D. More coffee? Move your little fluff butt out here. Move your little fluffy butts out here, sir. Senor. Oh. You're never drinking again. That's what they all say. Like the return of C4C? Wouldn't really call it the return of C4C. Yes. This thing that I'm doing is a little side thing for patrons and members only, right? It is not the main channel being back. I'm working on that. I'm working on our big a franchise retrospective. I don't want to say on what. But I'll hear some critiques. I'm always down to make things look a little better. So if you've got some critiques, let me know. We've already got some ideas about how we're going to shoot it differently next time. I'm going to set my camera up so that there is a zoomed in shot with negative space. Lots of negative space to one side of me. And then a zoomed in shot that's closer and tighter on me. Camera angle, jawbone mic, all the things you know probably. Camera angle. What's wrong with the camera angle? When are you going to finish Game of Thrones? Never. Never. I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. GG no re. You'll never know. Are ghosts real? Fuck yeah, they're real, bro. Isn't that right, Grandma? I don't know, it's my personal opinion, but I find front angles look better than side. I'm not really side angled though in it, am I? Camera's right in front of me. I think the side might come from the fact that I have notes here, and so I'm looking over there, but my camera's literally right in front of me, the same place it's at when I do the show, but I turn to the side a lot. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. The way that we shoot the main videos is going to be very different. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll take critiques. A jawbone mic too is something that I want to look into. It might be something that is even more important given how I plan on shooting. I ain't seen the Jays yet. Jays are out and about doing their Jay business, I guess. Because I ain't seen them this morning. I ain't heard no Jay grousing. How was that nasty drink? Nasty. It was nasty. Have you ever gotten like a glass of orange juice right after you brush your teeth? That's what it tasted like. Is it salt nicotine or e-juice? This is Nick's nicotine salts. Better Salt is the brand that I use. It tasted like spearmint and really harsh orange juice, like super sour orange juice with spearmint in it. It was fucking gross. Congratulations, Amelia. You made the most disgusting drink ever. She did it. She did it, ladies and gentlemen. She did it. No, I've never done nicotine edibles. I didn't really want the fucking McDonald's, bro. Like, I really was not feeling the McDonald's, so it's cool that we didn't get it. I don't really like flavors in my vape. This is 100% just mint. It's like 100% menthol. And that's all I hit. I don't like having fruity flavors or juicy flavors or creamy, desserty flavors, sweets. I don't like it. I don't like having the flavors. I hit straight up heavy menthol. Yeah. It does ice your lungs a little bit. Like, I've actually almost given myself brain freeze hitting this thing. That's about where I like it. I like it right where you could give yourself brain freeze if you hit it too hard. I love the new stuff added to the wheel. I feel like all the gauntlets should have fun stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Bubblicious grape vape enjoyer. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't like cake flavors or sweet caramel flavors. I don't like any flavor really other than mint. Give me mint or give me death. The way you guys ended the gauntlet preview was perfect. Yeah. Yep. I found, yeah, dude, I'm not gonna be trying vape juices and stuff. I don't really care. Like, I found the one that I like. Straight up menthol, nothing else. That's what we like. Somebody fired up the chainsaw today. You hear it? That's a chainsaw. 100% that's a chainsaw. If you've ever heard a chainsaw, you know a chainsaw. What's your favorite brand of imitation crab? I don't eat that shit, bro. Let me look you right in the face and tell you something. I don't eat that shit. I don't eat imitation nothing. Okay? I'm not trying to imitate. I eat straight up crab. Straight crab, straight up out the shell. Yeah, if I want crab, I go to the beach, lay on my back, and I open my mouth. I'll wait for one to crawl in. That's what I think, bro. That's what I think, broski. Coffee. Yeah, imitation crab, no thanks, bro. No thank you. I pass on that. But I don't eat sushi or anything like that either. I know that's where a lot of that imitation crab be showing up. I don't eat sushi. So, chat's being chill right now. Yeah, chat is being pretty fucking chill. There's not that many people though, as you can see. So there's low attendance today. That explains it. That explains it for sure. Pent up work anger to release to strangers on the internet. Yep. One of the things I like about how ideology is how small it is. Most streams just bury everything, so the interactive element feels pointless. Yeah, well, I try. I tried Persian food? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food, man. That's just the truth about me. I love food, but I've got a very, like, meat and potatoes kind of way of thinking. Like, for me and my wife, one of the ways that we're compatible is that we're creatures of habit. So I'll eat the same shit every week. You know what I mean? Like the same exact shit. And I don't get sick of it. And I don't go like, oh man, I want to eat something different. I just like the things that I like, you know? So I don't really do much like trying different foods. Are hot dogs good? It depends on the dog. Like these kind of like whack ass like wieners that you get at the grocery store. Nah, but if you get a good hot dog with a good casing on it, and then you put that shit on the grill and let it bust open, get all juicy and hot inside, that's the good stuff. But yeah, no, just a straight up like chicken wiener from the grocery store, that's fucking gross. What toppings? Bro, I'm a purist when it comes to hot dogs, okay? And you're gonna fucking piss, like a lot of people get pissed at this, but I'm a purist when it comes to hot dogs. Hot dog, bun, mustard. That's it. That's it. Miss me with the onions, miss me with the chili, miss me with the fucking chopped peppers, miss me with it. Hot dog, bun, miss me with the relish. Miss me with the relish. I don't want the relish. Hot dog, bun, stripe of mustard, and eat it. Don't be a bitch. You don't need to put sprinkles on everything. You know what I mean? It's not a cupcake. A Hebrew National is a good brand. It's a good brand. But you don't boil your wiener, man. You grill your wiener off. You know what I mean? You put your wiener on the grill. You let it get crispy on the skin, on the casing gets crispy. That innards of the sausage gets all bubbly and hot and juicy. That's where you get it. Mustard, stripe of mustard. Go to town. Thank you. I'll take the tithings. I love the tithings. Tithe to me. Tithe me. Yeah. You got it. You know what I'm talking about, Kayla. You got to get it a little burnt. You got to get your hot dog a little bit burnt in several places. You want it a little burnt. Yeah. You were a ketchup kid. I was a mustard kid. Well, ketchup and mustard. And then I just kind of like, I'll do ketchup when I've got a hamburger or when I'm eating some fries or something. You want to have some ketchup. But everything else, dude, my favorite condiment is just straight up yellow mustard, bro. Not even like, I don't like the brown spicy mustard. I like that straight up yellow mustard, that American bright yellow, looks like fucking Big Bird walking down the street mustard. A stripe of that on any kind of hot dog or sausage on a roll. That's all you need, bro. That's all you need. Mm-hmm. Pastrami with mustard. You know? I like dipping fries and tater tots and stuff in a mustard. I like barbecue sauce too. I'll do barbecue sauce and mustard sometimes. Like if you got like some fries, instead of just getting one dip, you get a little mustard, you get a little barbecue sauce, and you kind of go back and forth. Maybe even mix it a little bit. Shh, don't tell nobody. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Plain mustard. No honey Dijon, no spicy fucking brown mustards. Plain, bright yellow, Big Bird mustard. French's. That's what I got. French's. French's yellow mustard. I don't do honey mustard. I don't like the sweet. Pizza and mustard? I don't know about that, bro. That's a little off. That's a little off the beaten path for me. Yeah, you like that fucking gritty ass brown mustard. I don't like that mustard, man. I like the yellow mustard. Yeah, honey barbecue with yellow mustard. Yep, yep, yep. That's the one. See, there's a few people out there that know. A few people out there that know. Yeah, I'm not a big mayo guy either. I don't ever do mayo, bro. I never put mayo on anything. I just don't. I'm not a mayo guy. You can keep your mayo for all I care. Chili Thai? Chili Thai's, I'm a sauce guy. I like a sauce here and there. Miracle Whip? I don't even know, bro. I don't even know how you do that, bro. I can't do it. I just don't like it. I don't need it, man. I don't need the Miracle Whip. I don't want it. Here's another weird thing about me. I like spaghetti plain. I like to take bucatini, which is the really thick spaghetti noodles, do that al dente, and just put a little bit of marinara on it. Barely enough to cover the noodles. Just a little. You don't want to drown your noodles in sauce. You want just a little, just enough to cover your noodles with one thin coat, and then you just go, bro. That's how I do my spaghettis. That's how I like my spaghetti, bro. Not even a meat sauce. You don't. Well, I mean, you could get a meat sauce if you want. Like, I'm not gonna turn my nose up at a meat sauce, but you don't need a meat sauce. Just some marinara, bro. Marinara. You gotta have it al dente, right? It's gotta have a little bite to it, because if the noodles are all moosh, that's not good. That's not what you're looking for. So if you got moosh noodles, you gotta have those noodles with a little bite to them. Just enough marinara to cover them noodles. You don't want a big ocean of marinara. I don't even need the bread. Like, I'll take some garlic bread, but I don't need it. Give me a bowl of bucatini with some marinara on it, and I'm gold, dude. That's dinner. See what I mean? I'm a simple guy. There's times where I kind of roll my eyes at myself, because I'm very much like I feel like I eat like I did when I was 10 sometimes. You know? Like, when I was 10 years old, I liked chicken nuggets and mustard, and I still kind of do. You know, that's kind of like a thing. I like hamburgers. I like hot dogs. I like, lasagna and pasta and pizza, and like Mexican food, tacos and burritos. You know, typical kind of American Mexican food. That's me. The Beatus. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got the Beatus. I've dodged the Beatus somehow. Somehow. I've dodged the Beatus. I don't know how. Beatus only got mentioned one time, and I was in my late 20s. I went in to the doctor for a checkup. They did blood work on me and stuff. And they came back and they said, you're pre-diabetic. I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, you got to fucking clean it up. I was like, shit. The next time I went back to the doctor, I was like, so am I pre-diabetic? And they were like, no. What are you talking about? I was like, but that's the only time it's ever come up. You know? I just got blood work done, like a month and a half ago? And the doctor was like, your numbers look great. Cholesterol, great. Lipids are good. Blood count is great. White count is great. Vitamin balances and stuff are great. So I've lucked out on that somehow. I eat like shit, but for some reason I ain't copped the diabetes yet. I'm honestly surprised. Me too. But to be honest with you, like I'm on a lot of medications and stuff to keep my shit stable, mentally and physically. You know, but whatever I'm on right now seems to be handling shit. You know, and diabetes is not one of the things that I'm being treated for. That's cool. I've dodged the beatus. It's Leatherface. He's coming for me. Have I done any drugs? No. Never done a drug in my life. And I never will. Ever. What? What inside then? What inside you? It's just kids playing outside. Ugh. Ugh. Never done drugs. Never done a single drug in my life. And I would never pollute my temple with drugs. See any animals crawling around? Tons, bro. It's a big fat raccoon that lives up in the trees there. Pretty sure that the raccoon lives right behind me in that stand of trees right there. I think he's got a little nest up there. Scenery reminds you of Red Dead Redemption, does it? I wish. That'd be nice. Hoo-wee! Do the raccoons like you? They like me, but they don't like my dog. And Dinor does not like them. Even though he kind of looks like a raccoon. I'll show you. Dee, here. Go see. Come on. I want you in on the lap. Come on, all the way. All the way. Good boy. See? Kind of look like a raccoon, Dee. Is that why you don't like the raccoon? There's only room for one in the neighborhood. Only one raccoon. And it's you. He looks like your grandfather. Yeah. He does kind of look like a granddad, don't he? Don't he look like a little granddad a little bit? Got such a fluffy coat. So fluffy. So nice. So beautiful. So perfect. Too sweet. What do you think? Everybody loves you. Everybody do. No matter what. To know you is to love you, huh, Dee? To know you is to love you, huh? What a guy. Where are you going? Walk outside and there's smoke everywhere. What's on fire in California now? I don't know, dude. I'm not in California no more. I left that place. You can hear we take care of our forests around here. We chop those down before they can burn. The fickle Dinor, I know. Having a good time in the lap 1 second, gone the next. That's just the way it works. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. This is like, I look at the money that I pay every month as like the main chunk of that money secures this. Like, the house that I live in doesn't matter to me. It's nice, but if it was half the house that it is, I'd be here, right? I pay the monthlies for that, for this, for the trees and the nature and the birds and the bees and the stuff, right? And it's the most fundamental and calming part of my home is this. The last move that I made was made specifically for this, to get out of the suburban neighborhood that I was in that was driving me insane. And that's that. Oh, that nomad lifestyle, bro. If I was just a little younger, I really feel like I probably would have fell right into that. Would you buy a castle if you had the money? Probably not. Yeah, that's the sad truth. You can buy the land, but if it's not zoned and properly inspected for a domicile and you park a permanent dwelling on it, they're going to come and fucking kick you off of your own land. I bet you have a Ford F-150. Nope. You got me absolutely backwards, friend. I drive a car that doesn't make any sense for the woods. Because I don't need a car that goes into the woods. I've got a road for that. I drive a Nissan Aria. When I drive, which is rarely. Yeah, where are you gonna poop, Miss Trenchbull? What are you gonna do with the doo-doo? What do you do with the doo-doo? Mm? Mm? What do you think? You think you could figure it out? What to do with the doo-doo? You think Trump will pardon Diddy? Probably, yeah. Do it. Pardon him, Trump. Let Diddy off the hook, Trump. All he did was oil up a booty or two. It's America. Did you ever use AI to try and make some of your movie ideas come to life? Not with the current stuff, but like if the tools get better, it might be something that you have to do. I have a feeling in the future, all movies are gonna use that. What do you do with the doo-doo? Now, all of this could be, if you find a plot of land that's zoned residential already, zoned for a residence, then you're okay, I guess. You have to pour a permanent pad for your thing, but Smile, yeah. I watched Smile 1 and 2 a few months ago, and I know a lot of people liked Smile 2 better, but I thought Smile 1 was better. I don't know. Neither one of them was like blew my dick in the dirt, It wasn't like explosively great film, but they were fun. They were fun to watch. I enjoyed them. Anywho, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys some other time.